for Zoomers, like, I don't know. We haven't seen teams just like, oh, they've got a Legion, they have Dispel. Let's relegate the Bat Rider. I feel like teams have just kind of like committed. They're just like, I guess this is still a core Bat Rider. This is fine.
Yeah, we'll just
Whatever.
run it up in the mid lane against the Legion Commander, right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
We've seen people playing against Thunderbird do that a couple of times. The biggest issue is your D-spell has such a large cooldown on Legion Commander that it becomes something you have that small window where you can run at him and kill him.
Yeah.
But definitely at the early levels, we've seen how hard Legion Commander punishes this Bat Rider play. He just struggles to get last hits. Low base damage on the Bat Rider, the lack thereof Quelling Blade, and not being able to threaten them out with that sticky napalm. So Necrophos is banned out next, which leads me to believe that they want to pick up a Spectre here.
Oh. A Spectre, you say? I have not heard of this hero once this event. I have no idea.
Expector the unexpected, Bkop. That's what I always say.
Expector the unexpector.
Yep.
Okay. I'll allow it. Pangolier. So that could definitely relegate the Bat Rider back because they could go Drow 1, Nature's Prophet 2, Pango 3, Windrunner 4, Bat Rider 5. But at the same time, for 4 Zoomers, it could just be what? You know, Drow 1, Bat 2, Pango 4, Windrunner 5. I don't know. I think it actually has to set out where Bat ends up being the 5 now.
Maybe. I mean, Nature's Prophet could be 5, Wind Ranger 4, Bat Rider 2, Pango 3, Drow 1.
So what happens if this is Inspector?
Well, what do you mean if it isn't? You saying I'd ever be wrong?
No.
That's weird. What hero is that? Is that Spooky Ghost, the new hero, Bkop?
That's Underlord. That's actually that's actually Phantom Assassin.
God, I'm too good. I just can't miss Bkop, you know? When I get a full day's sleep, I'm powerful. Can't wait to, after I'm done this tournament, I'm going to go from, you know, talking about Dota 8 to 10 hours a day to my true passion, which is watching Dota and not talking about it 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah, my schedule is still pretty... I got a couple days to watch Dota. I'm excited. Get to sit back, watch some Dota come the weekend.
10 seconds.
Celebrate the Jewish New Year.
Ooh.
5
style.
seconds remain.
Celebrating Jewish New Year's is excellent. You get good food.
Oh, I don't know about that. My family's all in Florida now. I'm the only one who's still in New York. It may...
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I've thought about it. I'm probably going out, honestly. But on Sunday, I might cook. I don't know. Buy a brisket. Cook it myself. The oven in my apartment's kind of tiny.
Ooh, that's not good. We'll get you a new oven. The essentials.
Yeah, hopefully having the essentials. By the way, HFN on the Spectre, Kezu on the Legion, Moomiander on the Phoenix, Kunkka played by Bryle, and Witch Doctor for Owie. And then Husky's going to be playing the support Nature's Prophet, Ocean on the Windrunner on support, Monkeys Forever does commit to the off-lane Bat Rider, Sammy Boy on that Drow, and Pango mid. How do you feel about that?
It's a hero. This Wind Ranger Arcana looks so good. The only thing I dislike about it is I like the artwork for the eyes, but the eyes themselves, there's something off about them, you know? Kind of like, she's got the crazy eye. Hashtag go crazy. All right, let's go though, Bkop. I want to see Sammy pop off this game. I want to see his game completely ruined by HFN on the Spectre because it's just an easy way of getting onto the back line. I want to see blood. It's time to, we already know that they're flipped. Packet lost one moment, yeah. Looks like probably HFN with that issue.
Potentially.
HFN is on the opposite team, so that's not possible. I just assumed.
You don't
thinking
have
the
the
South American
sign.
teams would be more likely to have
Amateur.
problems.
Straight to the bottom with you.
Amateur.
Damn.
Damn.
Hitting him up with
Easy
the
on him.
amateur.
Welcome everybody to BTS Amateur Series.
There is the for golf. There's the Pro-Am Tour, and then there's the Pro Tour. Could be that, you know.
It could be. Oh, finally starting to wake up. Try to get as much sleep as I could in before the games. All right, I'm thinking laning phase. Again, you have this combination. The Witch Doctor, who has a sustain, he can use Voodoo Restoration. I'm not sure if he'll level up right away because he might want to go for that first blood. He's moving down here with 4 heroes in the bottom lane on Aoi. But again, we touch on this every single time that we see one of these super hard late game carries up with a sort of a hero with a sustain. So the Warlock, the Witch Doctor, got a less commonly so, but Dazzles. They just buy lots of clarities and mangoes, keep their carries HP topped up, make it so you don't really have to engage with the enemies, but you can always go in for that CS and be healed afterwards. So enemies just not able to burst you down. When you're up in that sort of scenario, I like the way that Moon Meander plays. He just goes very aggressive. He builds like a null talisman or something and starts running at the enemies. So many tournaments this game, you've just sort of seen Moon start with like, okay, I'm going to go null talisman, 3 tankers, that's it. While Punish sometimes comes out from the enemy heroes, a lot of the time he's able to get that harass nothing but to slow down the enemy hero's farm just because of the amount of damage he does with those starting items. This game, Monkeys Forever starting with 2 Sages Masks, Healing Salve, Tango, Iron Branch, and Ocean with a little bit more sustain. So it's going to be harder for these heroes to bring down HFN here.
So I would assume Crazy are looking for the matchup, keep the Spectre away from the Bat Rider, right?
Yeah.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
As much as possible, at least. But they're going to scout it out with the tree, and so they spot HFM bottom. I wonder if that now has Monkeys Forever walking bot. A little bit of musical lanes, potentially.
And counting.
Potentially, yeah. Yes.
Your admiral is on board.
We'll have to see.
Husky sitting on the high ground, scouting things out with his treants. One thing he didn't do this game that we see a lot of Nature's Prophets do is, again, like putting the treants like over like behind here into these trees or back here. It allows you to figure out where the enemies have wards. Even like in here, there's so many places where the enemies don't normally have vision because of the trees. You can find out exactly where the wards are. So using your treants for that at the start of the game is the optimal play. But they didn't do that. In fact, I think that Crazy was a little bit afraid that they do that because they don't have any wards in the mid lane.
I wonder if they're going to place it after. Does Brio still hold one? No, he doesn't. They put a ward top so far, and they're still holding one on Moomiander.
Yeah, when you play Dota too good, you outplay yourself.
That's certainly fair. I feel like overthinking is definitely subject to, you know, just overanalyzing and doing something for too long. I will say HFN gets the matchup he probably prefers, in that he's not up against the Bat Rider, but now it's a 1v1 lane up towards top, and we've seen the Legion against the Bat. Like, Bat can do well against this Legion. It may not be about getting kills up in that top lane. They can still occur, but I think Monkeys Forever is still going to farm pretty well in this lane.
We'll see. I mean, again, we've seen this matchup a couple of times. I think it's a little bit easier for Monkeys Forever on this Bat Rider in the mid lane. One of the issues that we saw with it, in the top. One of the issues we saw with it in the mid is you don't have that much space to run down the enemy heroes. with all these stacks with sticky napalm with this Firefly. So when you have this like this much more space to work with here versus like this tiny little baby space,
Yeah.
it's easier. But we're not going to see that much action up there to start. I mean, this is where the action's going to be down here on the bottom lane. Try on try.
I do wonder how long the tri lane's going to be staying here for both sides, if it's just going to be here indefinitely. Level 2s for these teams, probably. I don't think Husky really adds that much. He'll probably go Sprout level 2 instead of teleportation, whereas you see like a core Nature's Prophet go to that early teleportation, go back and, you know, heal up and pick up.
Yeah. Now I have an off-topic question for you. I know you don't have your net graph open because you're casting right now, but I'm seeing like 22%, I think, packet loss in and out in Dota.
From who?
From myself.
Wow.
Too bad.
Yeah, and the players were saying they were having issues at the start as well. Like, I see once in a while just people jumping around, and I would like to think this isn't a me issue because I don't really make mistakes.
We did take TP level 2.
Yeah. He's back to base. He wants full mana, get those trades again, then teleport somewhere else again. I don't think there's much of a point in him laning against Kezu, so he'll probably either go straight back bottom or he'll go into the jungle.
I'm not getting any packet loss right now, but I don't have my net stuff open on Dota at the moment. Ooh, over mid, Kunkka taking a lot of damage. He's sitting low. Bryle needs to be careful. Swashbuckle up in 8 seconds, so a long time until Pangolier has that back up. However, Bryle will back away and actually doesn't have any HP regen. He might just die if Gunnar wants to commit for this.
We'll see. I mean, it's all about the lucky shot. If you don't get that armor reduction, you can just fall yourself.
Yeah.
Suddenly you don't do enough damage to the Kunkka.
Ooh,
oh god, this is gonna be
that
close.
Tidebringer. Gunnar gets it, but I'm not sure he can commit, and it will be an X into the TP, or X into the TP back to base, looking to heal up because he had no HP regen. Although it didn't really do too much. He's still sitting at about half health. The thing is, though, Gunnar, his bottle's empty. And they'd like to secure that rune, but the Invis rune ends up bottom, so they won't be able to fill up the bottle. However, Gunnar is shipped over a salve, and it's immediately stopped thanks to the cask. Now they've got the Torrent, Tidebringer, Gunnar down to about a 4th health. Good rotation from Owie. Could have been better from the salve point of view, of course.
Yeah, I mean, gives Bryle the salve as well. Owie, the ultimate support player, goes forward onto Gunnar here, gets him with one more Tidebringer, then he pops that salve afterwards. So be forced to spend extra money on regen if you bought this bottle. It doesn't feel good, and your salve is interrupted. All right, you're now having an awful time here on Gunnar. Point is off the mark. You know, I was expecting to see a couple more kills come out here in the bottom lane 5 minutes into this game, but with bounty runes coming, we might finally see a little bit of action. No. All right. Thought one of these heroes would commit.
It certainly feels like there's options for them to commit.
Yep.
You know, Shackle, Icarus dive over. Sammy Boy stops it right on him. They don't have Sprout yet, but Husky is holding a point. They've got the damage on a Moomiander who no longer has an Icarus dive out. The right click's coming in. There's the Sprout with the power shot. Sammy Boy gets first blood. They don't lose anybody on the side of 4 Zoomers. And with Windrunner actually still just level 2, there was no Shackle available. I was surprised to see him that low. Ooh, Rolling Thunder used this Gunner. One shot from dead, goes back and forth. They've got the lasso with the Swashbuckle. Monkeys Forever makes a rotation, and he'll commit to stay, at least I thought, stay over mid. And he was just looking to pick up a rune, and now that he's up top, he'll commit going all the way back in the lane.
Yeah. Gunnar forced to go all the way back to base because Moomiander rotating mid, forcing Ocean to grab that DD rune. But things turning out for Zoomers right now. Jar Ranger getting that first blood in the bottom lane. Mid lane rotation was perfect. I mean, Brile was certain he was going to get that kill as he forces the enemies or he forced himself pretty far forward there.
Spectral Dagger at Sammy Boy. Owie, of course, holding the cask for now. Throws it now on a Husky and Ocean, who both get hit with Maledict. Torrent comes over. Brile's in here. Ghost Ship, not just Husky. They'll lose Sammy Boy. Owie does go down to Ocean, but a great rotation from the Kunkka.
Very clean there by Brile. And you don't really mind losing your Witch Doctor for that one, so about 150, or sorry, 350 XP, or gold going your way, and 300 XP. 1 for 2 exchange, and of course slowing down Sammy's boy game is very good. Looks like he wasn't paying too much attention there though, because he had a courier being sent out.
Shackle, that lands and connects. Does HFN have a Quelling Blade? Yeah, he does, so the Sprout won't mean much. Kezu makes a rotation. He's looking for a dual target, potentially Husky. But duel with a good amount of health, this shouldn't lead to dual damage. Power Shot comes in, right click's coming out on HFN. There's the casket, doesn't bounce over. Husky still going through the trees, trying to navigate his way to safety. Gets a great Sprout. That'll keep him alive. And all of a sudden, Gunner's here. So he goes into the Rolling Thunder. Maledict from Owie onto this Pangolier, but it won't matter much. Power Shot hits HFN. They get the kill onto the Spectre. Look for more. Shackle, it connects to a tree behind him. It didn't look like it was on the right angle, but like we said, Shackle can sometimes be interesting. Lasso now onto Brile mid. Got the Kunkka locked up. Swashbuckle comes through. Ghost Ship used. And Brile trying to survive. But with everybody around him, is yet another kill for 4 Zoomers. They go around the map and get 4 kills.
Yeah, they're playing. They got their Zoomies on today, or their Heelys. Sorry.
Ooh. You ever have a pair of Heelys?
I didn't. I helped a couple players get their prize money once, and one of them just spent all of his prize money on Heelys, though.
Are they? Am I past the age where wearing those is no longer funny?
No, you can still wear them. Then everyone would go, "Oh, it'll be good for a couple of gags," and then you probably get like maybe 4 or 5 hearty chuckles out of that. Yeah.
Get around the apartment a little quicker.
Yeah.
Bust my ass once or twice.
Yeah. Don't do that. I mean, you'll get one chuckle out of that, and then everyone will be, "Oh God, is he okay?" Or, "Oh no, he's got his Heelys on again." Someone open up the first aid kit.
Hit his head on the counter.
How he gets gone on. He potentially just die here.
Gunner's right there. Shackle lands again. Swashbuckle comes in. And you get the kill. Now look over at HFN. Oh, okay. Did Husky just swipe that poor man's shield? I think he did. That poor man's shield was from Crazy. They've got the X as well as the Ghost Ship coming in. They'll pull back Gunner. Shackle, it saves him. It saves him, and he's able to swashbuckle and get a kill on a Moonmeander. Haunt is forced. HFN uses it, and now they go after Husky, who stole the poor man's shield, so you're going to expect that they want some revenge. Cask doesn't bounce anywhere but onto Husky. A nice 4-man silence, but Husky still ends up dying. They're doing a lot of damage to these heroes, they just can't finish them off. They do lose 2. Although, no dual damage given up just yet. They've got the lasso on a Kezu. They have the multi-shot coming in as well as the flame break. They'll find themselves a kill on the Legion Commander. And all of a sudden, Zoomers with a 9-4 lead up 1,000 gold. And Sammy Boy, I mean, getting involved there, he would like this lane to calm down a little bit. Would love to farm up a bit more.
Yeah, he actually did a lot of damage in that team fight, though, getting the multi-shots off on the enemy. Not as much as
Cask,
the Pango, but
Maledict, Gunner. It's got Rolling Thunder. I thought they might commit a little bit harder on the Gunner. They do have level 6 for the Supernova, but Gunner, of course, has the Swashbuckle to make some distance. Early Medallion for Husky, too.
Radiant should look to their top tower.
Alright, it seems my packet loss has finally calmed down in Dota 2.
X. Ghost Ship Shackle, that connects. Death Ward out. The Rolling Thunder stops that. Monkey's Forever getting low. Here comes HFN to get the finishing blow. He'll cherry pick those last hits to bump up his farm. This time he doesn't even need to use Haunt to do so. Gunner getting chased still. KheZu does have duel. If he was able to catch Gunner, that might have been a kill. However, Pangolier is still a very slippy hero.
Yep. Pangolins are known for being slippery individuals, especially
Sammy
Gunner.
Boy. Top, getting chased. Spectral Dagger coming out. Husky comes over. Supernova used. Sammy Boy, I don't think he can really stand and trade with this. However, he has the Fairy Fire, so he does survive by 1 tick.
Yeah. So he gets to live here, and HFN, I'm not sure he gets to. I mean, he doubled back there for a moment when he saw that the Phoenix egg, but he should have just run away. So Monkey's Forever just continuing to run him down. That extra movement speed he has, wind delays, speed to travel, and of course, Firefly. Then Owie, say Friend Syndrome as well, gets run down. We're back to help the Spectre.
Yeah, that is
Everything coming up Zoomers right now, Bkop.
Oh yeah, it is 12-5. They're going around the map really well. I'm very impressed with their movement so far. I will say I think Sammy Boy's doing a good job of recovering. He was kind of far behind this Spectre, and up to this point, I think now, you know, it looks like everything's been worth it. Monkey's Forever, of course, doing really well on this Bat Rider. That's always the case, though. This is one of his best heroes. So no surprises.
Bottom lane, he's been committing very hard onto Husky here on his Nature's Prophet, but you know, that poor man's shield, you're blocking all this damage. It's pretty tricky to bring him down. He's got like 9+5 armor, there's another 2 damage block. Top lane, or mid lane rather, they take out the sentry and the reward from the enemy team, and
They're rotating top.
towards top. Yeah, we don't want to give up these towers to Husky on the support Nature's Prophet, who is dropping very low at the moment. Here comes KheZu,
Looking for the duel. Shackle. Husky. Sprout. Okay. Can he TP away? Wrath of Nature used. It looks like this one's secured. And they Supernova for that.
They dropped the Supernova, they dropped the duel, they dropped the Maledict and the Paralyzing Cask. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Position 5 support is down.
Throw your papers up in the air, NASA style.
Yeah.
We did it! Yeah! Yeah! Just freak out. Have you seen that GIF where it's a video of NASA or like the NASA headquarters and they're just freaking out because they finally got somebody like onto the moon or they break wherever. Ooh, Rolling Thunder comes in, right clicks on Owie. Get a kill onto the Witch Doctor. Lasso now hits this Legion Commander. They've used the Haunt. Where will HFN come in? Comes into the fight. Spectral Dagger thrown at Monkeys Forever. Ghost Ship used by Bryo. KheZu getting low. Swashbuckle misses from Gunner. Icarus dive over, but you don't have the Supernova to use anymore. Gunner on the run. Swashbuckle in 3, trying to survive. Flame Break from Monkeys Forever gets him some distance. Swashbuckle back, disarms HFN. The tower goes down. Sammy Boy throwing some right clicks over at Bryle, who no longer has this Ghost Ship. However, he does have Torrent to try and land. That's going to hit on a Husky, but the Swashbuckle comes through. That's going to disarm the Phoenix. The right clicks finish off Bryle. Now they look over at the Phoenix. They've got themselves a second. Moomiander goes down. Burning away is KheZu under the Firefly, but the right click comes in from Sammy Boy to get the double kill, and 3 dead on Crazy.
4 dead, to be completely honest with you. I mean, that fight ended up lasting so long that Owie had come back and he wanted to rejoin the fight. Unfortunately, damage is done. Now 5k net worth up on Zoomers. You just aren't able to take the fights this early. They're super happy running at you with this aggressive 4 Zoomers lineup. Again, everybody's benefiting from the marksmanship. They're having extra agility and armor if you can't get close to this
HFN. This is a problem. Icarus dive once again, but you have Supernova in 3 seconds, so maybe you can commit to something a little bit more than you'd like. Husky gets hit with the Death Ward. Maledict on him. There's the Spectral Dagger. He'll try to TP back to base, but one more click from HFN does him dead.
Oh,
Supernova?
This is the play, yeah. You know, he's going to do it. Moon Meander. He doesn't joke around. KheZu coming in. He wants to line up this duel. The trees are broken because of Moon.
And duel, but the Rolling Thunder. And they still get the duel victory because of the Sun Ray. They get the kill on a Moon Meander and Owie. KheZu's left here. Swashbuckle, right click. Gunner gets the kill. That doesn't seem worth it.
No, it is not. Gunner running a train on the enemies between, I mean, you lined him up right where he wanted you to be against this wall here. It's able to just blow everybody up with the swashbuckle and the rolling thunder. Jungle.
Go ship. Now look over at Brile. Swashbuckle comes in, doesn't disarm him. Right clicks from the focus fire, still coming through the cast, bouncing around. Ocean trying to get the kill. HFN onto the high ground with the spectral dagger. Right clicks onto Ocean. Swashbuckle disarms him. Sprout doesn't land, but there's the shackle. That doesn't connect either. Multi-shot. Ooh, just short of HFN, who now spectral daggers onto the high ground. And then all of a sudden, they've got themselves the Sunray coming in from Sammy Boy, but the Gust silences up the Phoenix. They kill off Owie. They've got the lasso. Press the attack. Won't allow the Phoenix to leave. And they continue to just overwhelm the side of Crazy. They have played fast and loose on the map so far.
Yeah, them just taking advantage of their aggression, their ranged heroes, their early game power right now. They're not giving the Spectre a chance to come online. He had the Midas queued up until just like a minute or two ago on HFN. He goes, okay, these guys are just going to end the game if this is what I try to buy. I got to go my Yash now. I got to be able to kill Sammy Boy, who's just giving so much power to this enemy team with his marksmanship. Staying in the back. These heroes as well, despite being ranged when they're so tanky, and they're very happy to be diving tier 2 towers. Next tier of neutral items is coming here. We'll see if they get anything that'll help get Crazy back into this game. Right now, it feels a little bit hopeless for them, though. I do love their draft. Again, you have the cask, you have the entire kit from Kunkka. I mean, you have a lot of ways to get them off your Phoenix when he's pulling that egg, but Spectre just hasn't come online yet. He's not able to jump onto this drow in the backside without being punished.
HFN is not confident going into the backlines, really fighting these teams so far. He's been confident getting some last hits on some kills, but that's about it, using that haunt to sweep some out.
Yeah. HFN has to be careful about how far forward he goes. Got Monkey sitting in the trees here. They've got vision on the enemies.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh no, he just die.
They have Blink as well as the lasso. Monkeys doesn't commit to that yet. Blink would probably cause him to get cast. And they also have pressed the attack. Gunner for the Rolling Thunder. He gets that off. Death Lord out. Multi-shot gets the kill. Now they look over. Supernova used. Ghost Ship coming in. I'm not sure they're going to be able to kill this in time, but from the back, it's just enough from Sammy Boy. Swashbuckle. Now Lasso out onto the Legion Commander. They get the kill on Brian. They lose Moomiander, so that's 3 dead. Making a 4th with Kezu dropping. And all of a sudden, HFN needs to try and leave, but here comes the rest of 4 Zoomer. Spectral Dagger over to the trees. And multi-shot slows him down. They should have him dead to rights. This should be a full team wipe. He actually just gives up, stops moving, and they call GG. That's it. Wow.
Oh my god, planting the tree for good measure. The white flag, the green flag of forfeiting right there. Zoomer's winning this so fast and just no way back into the game. We're crazy. Again, the Spectre didn't come online fast enough. You had to deal with that 1v1 scenario, leading commander and Batrider in the top lane. It feels like despite you picking your draft so well, the movements around the map were just better from 4 Zoomers this time. It is wild to see Crazy, who again, I consider this one of the best teams in the NA South, the NASA region, get brought down this fast, just 19 minutes, despite their draft feeling so strong to me. Whew.
Yeah,
that's a game to start the day.
That one looked really good from 4 Zoomers. You could see, like, wire to wire, they ended up winning the game. I, for some reason, got an Immortal Treasure 1 from that game. I don't know why.
Well deserved.
We'll open it up right now. Take a look on stream.
What'd
guys,
you get?
wish me luck. Here we go. We're gonna... Do we skip? Do we skip? No, we're not gonna skip. Come on, guys. It's the Cosmically Rare. Cosmically Rare! Cosmically Rare! Oh, man. Alright, well, just the Life Stealer set. We'll be back in a moment. Disappointment afoot. But, you know, we'll see you soon. Stay right there.